and move that pocket, move that launch point of the quarterback.
Tyler Allgeier, first carry of the day for the Falcons on the ground, and Allgeier takes it out near the 40-yard line. For the Rams defensively,
Mariota dumps it off to Tyler Allgeier. Falling forward should be enough at the 35.
Atlanta staring at 3rd down and 12. Mariota has a wide open Allgeier. Inside the 20, tripped up and tackled around the 10. And the Falcons once again convert on 3rd down.
Something they haven't done in the previous 3.
7th play of the drive, the 7th run of the drive, and Allgeier turns the corner. 8:40 to go. And off to Allgeier, around the right side, he's got some room, flag down, Allgeier flying down the sideline, still going, dragging defenders, and Allgeier is finally brought down inside the 10.
Yeah, the hold here is on Tommy Togiai, who was holding up the center, Drew Dahlman, so he couldn't get up to the second level. I thought they were calling hold.
It's sickening, devastating, hard to accept. All kinds of terms about how bad it was on defense. Allgeier gashes him here.
High formation, Allgeier over the top and in. And the Falcons are on the board.
Like old Marcus Allen shots like that, going up over the top.
A little somersault to boot for his first NFL touchdown.
Saw pictures of that front four. They're the ones that really set the tone last week. Looking to do the same today.
There's Allgeier on 1st down. And he picks up the Falcons' 1st down. From the 25. Off the play fake. Catch made by Allgeier. 1st down and more. Inside the 5. To the end zone. Touchdown. Tyler Allgeier. 25 yards.
By the Falcons, because it's man coverage. There's only one person, Shaq Thompson, there on that side. You get the offensive lineman on them, and there is nobody else for the Panthers defense.
Carolina with touchdowns from Deontay Foreman on their last 2 possessions have taken a 4-point lead. And now Mariota complete. It's Allgeier. Steps away from Louvu and picks up a 1st down. Forced out of bounds by Shaq Thompson. Patterson picking up 16 yards on the first 2 plays. Here is Allgeier across midfield. Another Atlanta 1st down, still going. Tyler Allgeier is finally brought down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. He gains 44.
One of the rookie running backs that they rave about, but this is the reason why they have so much success. They run away from the down safety, Nasir Adderley, and because the linebackers did not rotate all the way over, it creates that edge on the other side, and they're short a defender.
Falcons approaching 200 yards on the ground. Mariota couldn't find anyone, spins out of trouble, and now dumps it off. And it's another 1st down and much more for Allgeier. So Mariota makes something out of nothing. He was almost brought down.
Pitts 4th overall last year, London 8th overall this year. They've got weapons, and they've got Allgeier off the right side. His first run of the day goes for 13, and another Falcons 1st down. Allgeier again. Tyler Allgeier will put it on ice. And the Falcons will stay right in the heart of the playoff hunt.
already 11 carries for Atlanta from 4 different players. Here's the 12th, and ahead of steam for Allgeier and a 1st down. Derek Forrest with another hard hit, but...
And this is the last pair of game-worn shoes that I have, trust me.
Mariota hands it off to Tyler Allgeier, breaking free across the 40 and still going.
Will hand it off on 3rd down and 13, and Allgeier's going to pick it up again.
It really is, and Onyemata is one of those guys, you can bounce him from each side, depending on the formation, so you can get those matchups.
3rd and 1, Allgeier does it again and breaks through. Tyler Allgeier all the way down inside the 15 of New Orleans, caught up to by Tyrann Mathieu for Allgeier.
I mean, go ahead, Parker Hesse coming in from the backfield right here. Watch him get to the edge and then go ahead and just right there, cornerback. That is Alontae Taylor. Great edge run. That's what you do.
They'll go right back to Allgeier. He's been the man on this drive, and he cashes in with a touchdown. The second of his rookie season in his first 100-yard game.
Well, this is the one place right here. Watch this double team on David Onyemata. That's where it all starts, right? He's the guy you've got to control. You get that width, and it creates that cutback. Rely on the guy that got you down here, Allgeier.
Yep. Allgeier bounces off tacklers, looking for the pylon, and he is in, and it's a 3-point game. Young NFL career, 122 yards. He and Patterson both have touchdowns in this game, and Allgeier's two-pointer makes it a 3-point game.
Play fake once again to Allgeier, and then Allgeier makes the catch, spins across midfield, first down and more, as Tyler Allgeier is finally forced out of bounds.
And now they're ready to go again. Last time they ran the dive play on this sort of formation.
Ritter handing it off, and Allgeier picks up an Atlanta first down. Second and 10 for Atlanta. No gain on the previous play. Here's Allgeier, and he will pick up the Falcons first down.
Allgeier instead. There's an open gap as well, and he bangs inside the 10 down to the 5. Here's a first and goal with Allgeier in the backfield. There's a first down run and score. Tyler Allgeier, touchdown Atlanta.
Football doesn't need to be complicated. If it works once, why not again? Watch the left side of the offensive line. Again, same play we just saw for the first down on 4th and 1. It's an inside zone play. You see the center, Drew Dahlman and Matt Hennessy both.
Ritter dumps it off Allgeier. A little sidestep and one more. And Tyler Allgeier just wasted a couple Cardinals tacklers. And it's first down Atlanta. Teams 4 and 6 in the draft order entering today. Allgeier absolutely blasted one man, and he's inside the 15-yard line.
330 pounds.
Here is Allgeier. He's got a lot of running room, and he gets inside the 25-yard line. And Keith Smith was part of that blocking core. That was a lot of yards before anybody touched Allgeier. The 23, it's Allgeier again. And Tyler Allgeier with purpose inside the 10-yard line. It's the longest catch of Pruitt's season. Here comes Allgeier, and another first down. It's first and goal. Hoping to make another impact in his sophomore campaign next year. Here's Allgeier. And Allgeier slips ahead. Works it out to the 50-yard line. You get to a hot streak at just the right time. Timing. Little fortuitous nature of this game. Big run. Tyler Allgeier, he's not done yet. His career high came in that game against New Orleans a few weeks back. He had 139. He is closing
Watch
in.
the combination right here between these two, working the line of scrimmage to the second level, and just a cut back by Allgeier, and then just